What's up, Silver Stackers? Thank you so much for being here. This is Silver Slayer. Now, silver comes in so many shapes and sizes and denominations, and there's just so much out there, from junk silver to poured bars to coins to rounds, right? You have sets and all, just so much out there. But I do genuinely think that there's one type of silver that everyone needs in their stack. And I would rarely say this ever, because everyone has different financial situations, different time frames of selling and bought at different prices. And some people are stacking to make a quick dollar, right? You got quick flippers, you got collectors, you got the long haulers, you got the preppers. But I still think out of all that there's one type of silver that everyone should have. Now, this is just my opinion, and I would love for you to all participate, by the way. You know, when you guys leave comments and branch off of what I'm saying or throw your 2 cents in, respectively, be respective. But, regardless, when we all have this conversation together in a video, it really does make the video better, because this is supposed to be an educational video. So I want people to come in and not only hear my, what I have to say, but also read through all of your great advice and your tips and your opinion as well. So hopefully you'll participate. Now, I am doing a giveaway. I'm doing a silver giveaway, big giveaway in celebration of 55,000 subscribers. The entry video is in the description or the pinned comment. So let's jump into this. I have very little of this type of silver, ironically enough. And it's only because recently, I'm talking, the last 2 years, premiums have gone through the roof. But stacking weight is critical, right? It's like building a foundation. If you're going to build a house, the foundation has to be strong or the house isn't sturdy. Now, we all invest into silver because of the metal content inside of it, right? Most of us got into silver for that reason. So when it comes to stacking silver, we need to get as much silver as we can, and then we can branch out to the fancier stuff. But at the end of the day, weight is what matters. Now, that means we need to get the most silver for the cheapest price, right? Lower your dollar per ounce average, and right now that is from generic rounds. That's the best type of silver you can buy, generic rounds. I never used to recommend rounds, and that's because pre-2020 Eagles were just as much as rounds. Crazy enough to say, because now Eagles are the highest premium coin, but Eagles used to be the lowest premium coin. And anytime you can get a government-backed coin over a round, a generic round, do that. But if the price doesn't fit, then don't do that. And if you're trying to get the biggest bang for your buck, 10-ounce generic bars are the best. But 1-ounce generic rounds are also just as good. But when you're buying 10 ounces instead of 1 ounce, you get buying in bulk, you get to lower the price a little bit. But regardless, generic silver is the one type of silver I think everyone needs right now, simply because premiums on these other coins are so high. We're talking about a 71% premium on Eagles, and that's on a very popular site called SD Bullion. Actually, my co-host for the Silver Stacking podcast pulled up a website that showed the percentages of Eagles premiums on all these different sites. It went from AppMex to Bullion Max to SD Bullion, Private Metals. It showed what the percentage was, and SD Bullion had a 71% premium on Eagles. That's insane, right? When premium used to be like 5%, right? We're talking, if spot price is $25, you can go on AppMex and buy an Eagle for $27, $28. So, with that said, I genuinely think that generic silver right now is the must-go-to type of silver for everyone, especially people that are newer, that don't have weight yet, that still need to get weight. Because a lot of old stackers, OGs, we have weight, right? A lot of these guys have thousands of ounces, so that really isn't a problem. But when we're talking about the intrinsical value of silver, the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity, electricity, light sensitivity, the silver shortage, right? The supply deficits. The reason we need so much silver, because the demand, right? That's not talking about a collectible coin. We're talking about silver itself, and that means weight. And the best way, the cheapest way, is generics. So 1 + 1 = 2, right? Just thinking about this logically and rationally, generics is the cheapest way. it's the only thing that makes sense. Now, especially, and actually, let me throw this in there, especially because a lot of generic rounds and bars now have security features. Before, we used to not recommend generics because it's easier to duplicate or fake a generic round than it is a government-backed coin. And plus, it's probably not anywhere near as illegal to do that, to duplicate or fake legal tender. But regardless, nowadays, Sunshine Mint has the security feature where it's like a card and you could put it over the bar or whatever, and it has like this like holographic thing. That also is ensuring, because a lot of people used to be a little wary. Plus, government-backed silver is a lot more recognizable. People know about the U.S. Mint, the Perth Mint. They probably don't know about Volcambi or Sunshine Mint. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to prepping or potentially bartering or trading, that stuff is important. But at the end of the day, I still think, and I would love for you to throw this in there as well, I would love for you to throw your 2 cents in of what you think. Now, I did pull up an article. Sorry, we kind of got deep into that. But I did pull up an article, and it's talking about should you buy generic silver bullion or government-issued coins. Now, the reason we call rounds are because rounds aren't legal tender. You see this round right here? That's not a real Morgan. A real Morgan was used as money. It was $1. American Eagles has a denomination of $1. You can actually spend that. Now, you would never do that, but it's real money. Rounds are not real money. That's why it's not called a coin. It's a round. Constitutional silver, it's a coin because a Mercury dime you could spend for 10 cents. It has 10 cents of silver inside of it. Walking Liberty has 50 cents of silver inside of it. But rounds don't have that. Generic bars don't have that. It's not spent as actual money. It's not legal tender. But anyways, let's jump into this. The link will also be in the description. Should you buy generic silver bullion or government issued coins? Countless different options exist. And hold on, this article was also written in 2016, so take that in consideration because I would have also offered much different advice back then as well. So countless different options exist for silver stackers. Some investors are looking for the most silver for their buck, while others wish to only buy government-issued coins like American Eagles to ensure the quality and integrity of their investment, like I was just saying. Which option is for you? Let's find out. So here's generics. Silver bullion comes in all shapes and sizes. Well, that's funny. That's what I started my video off with. I haven't even read this yet. Countless private mints produce their own silver bullion products to offer investors an alternative to government silver coins. The main reason investors buy generic silver is the money they save in premiums over spot. And imagine what those premiums are now. I mean, this guy probably had no clue because back then premiums were nothing, right? Look, premiums over spot, they're saving usually $1 or like 6%. Nowadays, Eagles are 71%, right? So this guy was talking about premiums when it was only $1. Premiums were only $1 or $2. That's insane. Right, look, the main reason they pick generics is the premiums. The savings are usually around $1 per ounce. 6% saving, wow. He's talking about people bought generics because you could save $1, a 6% premium or 6% saving when Eagles have up to 71% premiums on them. That is insane. And this was only 2016. So when purchased in quantity, the saving, and hold on, that sentence right there should really show you why people that have been stacking since, 2016, 2015, why this is such a hard time for us right now. Because this is not normal. Spot price was what you used to buy your silver at. When spot price is $25 and we have to pay $45 for a standard, plain, boring Eagle, that is mind-blowing to us. A lot of people, that's normal because they started in the last year or so they're desensitized to that. That's their normal, right? They don't go by spot price. But that's not normal, ladies and gentlemen. That's beyond bizarre. But anyways, these products allow silver stackers to accumulate the most silver as they can roll their savings into more white metal. One may ask, are these products safe to add in a portfolio? Answer is yes. Generic silver produced by reputable mints, at least 3 nines fine. It's vital. Many rounds and bars are even IRA eligible, allowing the same functionality as Eagles. So here are some of the most commonly purchased generic silver. 1 ounce Buffalo coins, definitely. 1 ounce Morgan silver dollar rounds, yeah. 10 ounce silver bars, definitely. I don't think Lady Liberty, I guess, but Sunshine Mint products are probably number one now. Like now, things have changed. A lot of people love the Sunshine Mint rounds. So, and it's probably due to the security features, but also you have like the Volcambi. Even like the 100 gram Volcambis where you can break off, it's like 100 gram, but it's in a sheet, and you can break off each gram. They're 1 gram little bars, but they're all in a 100 gram like square, and you can break each little 1 gram bar off at a time. It's really cool. But anyways, the best investing method seems to be a mix of both respected generic and government silver. And that's perfect, right? This avenue allows for savings on premiums while still getting the highest quality silver out there. And another good point to make on that is a lot of times these other government coins are detached from spot price. And I mean that by generic silver is almost pegged to spot price, right? But let's say spot price is still $25 in 20 years from now. That means your stack hasn't appreciated a single dollar. So coins like pandas and kookaburras and coins like that, koalas, Queens Bee series, Lunar series, all those coins, even if spot price is still $25 in 20 years, those coins will have quintupled in price. So you have the security of weight where you have a lot of ounces, but you also have this almost insurance policy of even if spot price stays low forever, at least my coins are still gaining, they're still growing in price from the collectability factor. So diversification is always key. So anyways, yeah, I think that generic silver is the one type of silver everyone should have. Before, 2 years ago though, before that, I would have said American Eagles. This video would have been centered around American Eagles, but now it's generic silver. So it just shows that times are changing, the markets are ever changing, and how you used to stack and how you stack now is dramatically different, and how you stack in the future will be different than today. That's why adjusting and adapting is so critical. That's also why it's so important to watch silver stacking videos or channels like mine, because if you're just sitting on your couch just not paying attention, imagine the people that are still stacking like they used to, right, that don't know what's happening in the markets. They don't know about the supply deficits and what's happening or what's really going on with premiums. I mean, it's a strategy for a reason. Educating yourself is critical, right? I mean, we're talking about investing into something, and investing is making a strategic decision based off information. And if you're not getting that information, that's not investing, that's gambling. That's just throwing your money at the wall, hoping it sticks with the odds against you. Investors tweak the odds into our favor because we understand the markets and understand what the info or where the world is going and how that's going to affect our investment. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe if you want a chance to win some silver. Please participate. I'd love to read your comments in the comment section. I also give an ounce of silver away once a month to a lucky random subscriber that stands out in the comment section. Someone that's, always putting good vibes out there, leaving good comments, interacting, not leaving any negativity, just promoting good space, especially since there's a lot of newbies. I want people to be attracted to silver and feel comfortable enough to leave a comment without thinking someone else is going to attack them. That's terrible, right? Because we're talking about saving people's lives out here financially. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.